These reactions make American homes look like a collection of oversized fridges, walk-in closets, and strange machines. But the stronger pattern is not simply that everything is bigger. These creators are comparing different housing systems, suburban space versus compact British and European layouts, climate-controlled interiors versus open windows, and built-in convenience versus habits learned at home. The question is which differences are genuinely widespread, which are regional, and which only feel extraordinary because the visitor has never needed them before.
We've just got to America and I'm going to do a little house tour. This is so cute so far. Right, we've got the little, well, I'm saying little, it's gorgeous kitchen area. Look at these drawers. Wow. Tea, coffee, sugar. What's in here? Oh, just cleaning bits. This is such a gorgeous kitchen. Oh, I've got little dishwasher tablets and a beautiful like breakfast bar. This is like so aesthetic. Wow.
Perfect aesthetic in here. This looks comfortable enough.
It does. This is like our dining table and chairs. This is just absolutely stunning. This is the living room. That does look comfy. Wow. Oh my gosh, this looks absolutely perfect. We need to connect to Wi-Fi as well, actually. There's a balcony. Oh, this is our little balcony area. Oh, and it's got the netting around as well. It's so cozy out there.
Late night chats here.
Late night chats and breakfast. Like my little Fruit Loops, cup of tea. Smashed it. Right, let's not let the heat in because it's lovely and cold in here. You found your way to bedroom number 1. Wow. This is so gorgeous. Look at the bedside tables. It's absolutely huge. I don't even think the phone is actually doing this justice. Wow, this is a funky bathroom. Look at the print on the wall. That is really cool. I'm actually so excited about everything. Oh, this is a little like wardrobe room. Look. So we could actually put all our stuff in there and then it's not out. Like it's not in anyone's way. That'd be great. You know what, I'm not seeing down there, but this room is really cute for us. Right, so you walk through this little archway. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
What's in here? Oh, another like wardrobe room. You have this bathroom. Oh, it's like a Jack and Jill. It comes from here and then, wait, there's so many doors. Why do we always find places with loads of doors? Like a little pantry. Another bath and shower.
And hers.
This is such a beautiful room. Love these lights. And the marble. I know, isn't this so cool? Oh my gosh, this is like the type of bed that I used to have when I used to live at home. Like it was so high up. And we've got a little basketball hoop. This would be so cute for some kids. This is honestly unbelievable. It's got Mickey and Minnie wallpaper. Wow. What are you rating it out of 10?
10, 11, 12.
It's so nice. This is perfect for us too, isn't it? Like we don't need any more.
We probably don't need this much.
No, we definitely don't need this much. I'm just so happy to be here.
Some of the things that you get in an American house that you don't get in a UK house. Plug sockets by your sinks. Huge walk-in wardrobes. Big enough to be a single bedroom in the UK. Your washer and dryer upstairs and in their own room. Huge random cupboards all over the place. And even more downstairs. A massive, great big fridge. Freezer. A walk-in pantry. Waste disposal. A mailbox at the end of your drive.
Ladies and gents, American houses versus British houses, part 2. Bear with me, this one's going to be slightly longer than a minute, so please stick around. These are things I love, and hopefully you will love them too. So don't forget to like and follow for more. The sheer size on this kitchen is insane. The amount of cabinet space that you have for anything you want. I have a whole cabinet for supplements and protein powder. Behind this door, number 2, we have a pantry. Boom, beautiful. This fridge freezer is massive. Most of them come with an ice dispenser and a water dispenser. We didn't need it because this came as standard. You will hardly ever see one of these in a British house. This is a dishwasher. I absolutely love to do the dishes, but sometimes dishwasher comes in handy. Moving on, once I've done the dishes, if there's remnants left in the sink, guess what? Mr. Incinerator will annihilate them. This isn't prevalent in any British house. I had never seen one of those until I came to America. If I'm cooking and it's hot in here, for example, and I want to open the window, well, guess what? I don't have to worry about any bugs coming in because there's a screen. And this is as standard on pretty much every house. Oh, and for people who said I need to decorate, well, there's this. This painting needs to go up on the wall. This painting needs to go up on the wall. This beautiful mirror needs to go up. All right, so we are now upstairs, and this is hugely something that I love about American houses is that 9 times out of 10, there is a separate space for the tumble dryer and the washing machine. And in most American homes, there's actually a separate room entirely, a laundry room where those are, and you can hang clothes, etc. The fact that in most bedrooms as well, there is a walk-in closet. And I think my favorite of all, last but not least, is the ensuite bathroom that is attached to pretty much every master bedroom. Bedroom, boom, master bath. Look at the beautiful. Ugh. I say no more. Now, I will say this, in part 3, I will make a video of things that I don't like about American houses. So make sure you like, make sure you follow for more. Thank you.
The first tours establish the recurring frame. Storage is separated, appliances are larger, and everyday tasks get dedicated rooms or built-in hardware. That makes a pantry, laundry room, ensuite bathroom, or double-door refrigerator feel normal in one house and luxurious in another. The next examples push that pattern further, from fridge capacity and dryer speed to basements, garages, and open-plan rooms, while one high-end property shows why an American house cannot be treated as a single standard.
Sometimes people ask me if everything really is bigger in the US. Let me show you something. Check this out. This is an American fridge and it's as big as my arms, and I'm 165, so I'm guessing this fridge is 2 meters. It's insane. I'll show you what's inside. So this is the freezer section. It's so big, it looks like Aldi, and that's definitely at least 2 fridges in Germany. There's a scoop right here, and you have ice you can use for your drinks, so you never run out of it. That's very important. And then on the other side, we got a fridge, which is 4 times the size of a European fridge. Here we have a drinking aisle, some fruit. This is water built into the fridge, so every time you pour water in a glass, it refills it from here. Yeah, we have more space here and a lot of sauces. They're definitely ready for a barbecue, and some Hershey syrup, which is perfect for pancakes. Yeah, I would say the Americans are prepared.
What are you doing?
I'm showing people the fridge.
Why?
Because it's so huge.
Really?
Of course, this is the biggest fridge I've ever seen in my entire life. There's no fridge like this in Europe.
We're actually thinking of getting a bigger one.
A bigger one than this?
Yeah.
How is it possible?
There's always bigger.
There's so much space in it left. It's insane. Yes, everything is bigger in the US.
One thing that always surprises me about America compared to the UK is how big the fridges are. Well, how big things in general are, but look at the size of this fridge in my house. There you go. Even the baby thinks it's big. So that's a fridge. And I think by American standards, this is like pretty small. But it's got all of this stuff. That's also quite rare in the UK. You've got, you know, a big situation in here. Got ample freezer space. The big ass ice maker. I mean, look, by American sizes, again, this isn't too big, but by British standards, I've had a lot of British friends and family come here and be like, this is a massive damn fridge. Is it that big?
Americans don't keep their washing machines in the kitchen. I've checked into an Airbnb, and obviously I only bought a week's worth of clothes, but because we've moved to Boston, I've got to stay here for another week, and I've been looking all around this kitchen for a washing machine, and I couldn't find it, and it turns out it's in a different room. But in the UK, normally we'd have like a fake door that would open up and that would come down and the washing machine would be inside there in the kitchen. Apparently that's just not a thing in the US. Side note, look how big this fridge is. It's got like huge double door with a huge tray at the bottom. I've genuinely never seen a fridge that big in my life.
Things in my American house that as a Brit, I now have no idea how I would live without. These amazing taps that just do it all. Of course, this bad boy. The sheer size of my fridge freezer. Walk-in closets in every house. She's a mess, but genius. Air conditioning. The size of loo roll, it's just huge. Keeping washer dryers in the garage and the size of them. I mean, I could live in these washer dryers. The size of detergent, huge. And how long clothes take to dry. Literally, I can dry all my towels and sheets perfectly. Nothing shrinks in like 45 minutes. They're amazing here.
I'm a European living in an American house, and here are 3 things that are super normal in America, but I wish we had in Europe. First of all, an ice machine in every fridge. I wish it so bad that we had it, but we don't. Okay. Second of all, the basement. I feel like every American house has a basement like this. They're nice, they're big, you can store it so much things, and I wish European houses had those too. And the last thing that every American house has, in my opinion, is that all the rooms are connected. You can hang out there, you can hang out there, and you don't really have separate rooms with closing doors, etc., etc. Now, do you want to see a European living in America? Hit that follow button.
Things in American houses that are different to European houses, part 2. Everyone and their mum was arguing over that freaking doorstop in the other video, and I'm sorry, I didn't know that we had those doorstops in England. I've only seen them in America, so can we stop attacking me now? The first difference that someone said was the windows. This is what they look like. They have like these latches, and you just do them on both sides, and then you just lift them up. You might have windows like that in England, but that's just what someone commented. I don't know if they're completely different, but that's just one difference. Number 2, walk-in wardrobes are pretty much a norm in American houses. They're pretty much in every single American house that I've seen. If you had a walk-in wardrobe in England, you'd be considered rich. Number 3, you have garages, but for your cars. There are obviously no cars in this garage right now, but you could fit 2 cars in here. This is what it looks like. And then this slides all the way up. So you have this button. If you press this, this whole door will slide all the way up. And that's how you get your car in and out. And you'd have like a little monitor on your car, like visor. You press it when you're about to come into the house and it'll open for you. That is definitely a very cool difference from American and European houses. Also, I feel a very obvious difference, but American houses have air conditioning, whereas in English houses we'd obviously have heating. American houses still do have heating, but it's mainly just air conditioning because of how hot America is. But yeah, that's it for now. Let me know if you guys want a part 3, and let me know if there's anything that I also missed.
This is how rich people in the US live. A little pool right here, a seating area in the back. Then we have another seating area, a fire pit right here, a guest house, which is super cool. I'm going to show it to you after. To the right, we have a little golf course. The hole is in the back, and you can actually hit it from here. If you get bored of golf, just go over to the basketball court where you can enjoy a beautiful view. Another seating area. We have a barbecue and a fridge. Then let's go into the guest house. It's so cool. It's so dark. This is like all Western vibe design, like a little wine fridge. Then at the bar, we have also a little fridge filled with drinks, an ice machine, dishwasher just in case you don't want to go to the main house, some tap water, a coffee machine, and of course, a must for beer lovers. I also just found another garage, and we can choose between 3 beautiful cars. I love this one. This is super nice. This is what I want, Jen. A little truck like that.
Across these clips, the strongest difference is not one appliance, but the amount of space assigned to convenience. The refrigerator becomes storage infrastructure, laundry leaves the kitchen, and garages, basements, and walk-in closets absorb functions that smaller layouts combine. But the pool, guest house, golf area, and multiple outdoor fridges are clearly a wealth outlier. Social media tours repeatedly slide between common suburban features and exceptional luxury, so the comparison works only when those are kept separate.
Things in American houses that are different to European houses. Number one, the doors are humongous here. You know how in European houses you can put your towel on the door? This is huge. While we're on the subject of doors, every single door has a lock on it, which I personally love. Plugs have these buttons on them. I'm pretty sure this is off and on. So for example, my hairdryer, if you didn't want to take out the plug, you can just press this button, which I don't really get because there's an on and off button on this hairdryer. But yeah, these are literally on every single thing here, so that's definitely a difference. American houses have this thing. It's not even a normal door stopper, it's literally this spring. Accidentally tripping on this in the middle of the night will wake up your whole entire house. Okay, next, every single house has a pantry. In England, we would just put all of this in our cupboards. Personally, I kind of like this. Every single fridge you see will have water, cubed ice, and crushed ice. Like, that is so bougie. Every single sink has like a machine that grinds everything in the sink. Like, listen to this. I don't know what the purpose is for that, but every single house will have a fan. That's all I can think of right now, but if you guys want a part 2, let me know.
Another culture shock I've had about being back in the States and versus living in Scotland and the UK that I completely forgot about is the taps. I was just washing my hands and I was like, oh my god, why is it so hot? But then I forget you can have the hot and the cold on at the same time. In the UK, it's often 2 different ones. Like, you can only have either the hot, like the hot will be on this side and then the cold, and you can't like combine them. And America's actually really sexy for this because I often burn my hands or freeze my hands to death in the UK because it's either you literally just have hot water or just have cold water. Crazy, right?
Is it true you guys have different taps for hot and cold water? You're telling me that in America, you only have 1 tap for hot and cold? Huh? What? This can't be a thing. This cannot be a thing. I thought everyone had 2 taps. You got the colour red for the hot tap, you got the colour blue for the cold tap. What? Got to be tricking me. You have to be tricking me.
I don't know if it's like all US homes.
I think it must be most of them.
I think a lot of US homes have like garbage disposal in their sink. Like, this one is called an incinerator, which is, by the way, brilliant name, by the way. Whoever came up with that name, gold star. But you have an incinerator, right? So it's like the drain hole in the sink is like, the sinkhole's bigger than the UK sinkholes, and you don't need a drain cover because like if any food gets down there, incinerate it, right? But because it's bigger and there's no cover, some things can fall in it. And the other day I was peeling a boiled egg, and the boiled egg fell right inside the drain hole. But yeah, that's a new thing.
I love it. I love this incinerator. Oh my god.
It's so sick. So this is it right here. That's the sink, and you can kind of see incinerator, and you just flip the switch and you can probably hear it.
Great stuff.
Food be gone. Like, sick. I feel like I've heard garbage disposal before on like US television, but I never really deeped what it was.
Yeah.
Sick.
It's great.
Sick. Americans.
You guys, you did well.
Let me do not turn on.
It goes down the plumbing.
It's a garbage disposal.
Oh, so go down the plug. Do we have to empty
No, you don't have to empty anything.
Look.
Don't stick your finger.
Well, you can.
Look how fascinating they are.
Oh!
No, surely that's not allowed it down there, Max.
It is. That's the whole point.
Is it
Max, your home's not in there, is it?
I'm on that. No!
Here are the things about American houses that I realised that just makes sense. They have food grinders in their sinks, just like the movies, to get rid of any leftover food. Watch this. It's also a standard feature that their sink taps come out and they can also change, look. So much better than touching wet leftover food with your hands. One of the main lights on the switchboard can be dimmed, look at this. Yo, we need that. When I say they have ports everywhere, I mean everywhere. Even in the balcony, no cap. Even in the toilets if you want to charge anything. Oh, and a standard walk-in wardrobe in any room. This is my room. As you can see, I actually enjoyed getting ready here every single morning. Another room, another walk-in wardrobe. I don't think I've mentioned the extremely large size fridges. 2 2 massive doors that open. And then let me not even tell you about this freezer space. This is actually half the size of a UK fridge. I might just have to move out here.
In the kitchen and bathroom, unfamiliar design creates the comedy. A single mixer tap solves a problem. British 2-tap sinks create. A pull-out faucet and garbage disposal reduce contact with scraps. Pantry shelves and ice dispensers turn storage and drinks into built-in systems. These reactions show how habit becomes a benchmark. What first looks dangerous or pointless can become indispensable within days. The remaining question is whether climate, rather than taste, explains the biggest differences.
So, I'm a British person staying in an American house, and I want to show you all the differences that I've noticed so far. Starting with the outside of the house, and first of all, there's this thing, which I can only assume is some sort of air conditioning device. Now, of course, in the UK, if there's one thing we do not need, it's air conditioning. It's cold enough. There is also this sort of dungeon trapdoor, which I am too scared to even touch. Right, okay, let's go inside. Now, for some reason, all American houses have, like, 2 doors. There's this see-through one, and then the actual door. Another huge difference with American houses are these things. Plug sockets. Yes, we do have them, but you guys have about 4 million. I think you could power a small army with the amount of plug sockets you have in a house in America. And speaking of plug sockets, this is the most shocking thing in the house. Watch this. There's one in the bathroom. You are asking to be electrocuted. Now, American houses have indoor access to the garage. You can just access it from inside. In the UK, we have to go outside to go into the garage, which actually seems a little bit crazy. I'm currently stood in the kitchen. Notice anything missing? They don't keep their tumble dryer and washing machine in the kitchen. They keep them separate in a whole different room. Now, when you think of air conditioning or heating, I always think it's in the walls or in the ceiling. Not in America. They blow hot and cold air out of the floor. Okay, 2 more things, and then I promise I'm done. Their plugs look like this. 2 thin ends and a chunky round one. In the UK, they look like this. So basically, if you're from the UK, bring an adapter. And last but not least, most American houses are made of wood. So one strong gust of wind or a tiny little fire, and it is quite literally game over.
These are things I needed to get used to living in an American house. First things first, obviously we need a 20-liter water dispenser because this over there tastes like chlorine. This is how you open an American window. You just slide it to the side and it always comes with the Fliegengitter, so nothing can come through here. No bugs or anything, which is super convenient. This is the light switch. This controls the air conditioning and the heat throughout the entire house. And you can even connect your aux cable. It's very hot today, so let's turn it to 75. This is a food waste disposer and it's for Essensreste. You can activate it back here. So don't put your fingers in it or your hands are gonna be chopped off. This is how you close your blinds here. So if you wanna take a nap during the day, it's gonna be very hard. This is our normal size American washer and dryer. We need that even though it's 40 degrees outside every single day.
What is this propeller?
What? No, it's just a fan.
A fan?
Yeah.
That's so dangerous. What if it falls on top of you?
But it's not gonna
How
fall.
do you even turn this thing on?
Well, with those things. You see those?
That's so dangerous. What if your hands get stuck in there and then you die?
You're not gonna put your hands
Why do Americans not just open a normal people open the window? Why do you install this propeller? It's
not
suicidal propeller.
It's not a propeller. It's just...
You can die from this. If this falls on the top of your head, you're dead.
But there's a table.
Dead.
There's a table.
Okay. Yeah, it falls like... What if you eat and then this propeller falls on top of you? You're tot.
It's not gonna fall.
It doesn't even give like natural air.
It's not gonna fall. You can't open
And the lights under it, that's literally like death.
Can you not put your hands so close to
recipe.
Don't put your hands...
the light and the air together, tot. This is crazy.
You just don't put your hands so close.
I'm gonna remove this and I'm gonna open the windows.
No, please don't open the windows. Don't open the windows. No, there's mosquitoes. There's mosquitoes. Please don't. No.
Stop looking.
No, don't. There's mosquitoes.
One thing that's kind of really... There's actually 2 things that have blown my mind. But this one is where there's like air vents in the house. Let me show you. Right, so see that up there? I'm going to say that's the AC. The amount of times that you guys would say to me, how on earth do you get cool in your house? And I was like, I just open a window. You know, that's my aircon. But I've got to tell you, it's genius. And I think it is brilliant. And I don't know why we don't have it in the UK. I mean, it'd be like 7:30 in the morning. I'm all stuffy and it's warm. And next thing I know, there's cool air coming down on me in the morning. And it just makes me feel comfortable again. So one of the best things that I've found coming to America is the fact that you do have AC in your homes. And now I want it. I don't think I can go back to my house and like, I've got to open a window and I can't control the temperature. This is going to be awful when I go back home. Opening my window and then I'm freezing cold, or I close the window and it's boiling hot. So having AC in your house, genius.
Found something else which is super American. Tell me if you've ever seen it anywhere in Germany. I haven't. This is crazy to me. There's a TV attached outside of the house, so you don't have to sit inside to watch TV. You can also just sit outside. If you want to have a barbecue and still want to watch a game, probably football or baseball game. Have you ever seen anything like this in Germany?
Climate is where the argument becomes most concrete. The U.S. Energy Information Administration found that 88% of American households used air conditioning in 2020, so vents, thermostats, screened windows, and ceiling fans are not decorative quirks. They support a different way of controlling heat and insects. Taken together, the clips show less a contest between better and worse homes than a clash of expectations. American houses often devote more space and machinery to comfort, while European visitors reveal which conveniences are truly useful, which are regional, and which are simply surprising. Thanks for watching.